Mm. Okay. Okay, we live with it. We live with it. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Make sure you tap in with me. Hit that like button. Tap the screen twice. You heard? It's a lot going on, y'all. Tap the screen twice. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Salute. Salute to everybody coming in the building. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Smash that like button on the way in the building. Subscribe to the channel. What's Gucci, y'all? What's really good? Salute to everybody coming in the building. It's always something new coming out on Diddy every day. Every day. Salute, man. Boogie Black in the building. Salute. Ron BX, what's popping? I see y'all. Yummy Yums. Yo, the phone lines is open too. Oh, man, I meant to put the phone line down there. Oh, man, I meant to put the phone line in, y'all. Salute. Tavon Miller in the building. What's good? What's good, man? John McCartan. Hold on. Let me go out and put the number in real quick, y'all. I got to put the number in, man. I got to. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Here we go. We back, y'all. What's up? We back. The number is up now. You feel me? So, yeah, anybody want to call in during the broadcast, y'all already know what it is, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Man, if you don't work, I got to keep it 100. Y'all already know the slogan, right? If you don't work, you don't
eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Kick Toes Jet. A nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side. We represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
Salute to everybody in the building once again, man. On your way in the building, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. Let's get right into this one, man. We got to talk about Diddy, y'all. That's a fact. He got some new... This dude can't get right, man. Diddy just can't get right, y'all. He can't get right. I got to keep it 100. Yo, he's losing every which way he turns, right? But I got to show y'all this first, right? Because it's been some rumors that's been going around as far as, like, you know, the book that Kim Porter put out, right? It's fake. Y'all better go get y'all refund right now and send that book right back. Because it seems that whoever wrote the book, we got to keep it 100. Whoever wrote the book, Jamel T. Millwood, and you got to look at the fine print, man. When I first got this to me, right? When I first got this, I said, something don't sound right. I said, oh, I get it. Jamal T. Millwood for Kimberly A. Porter? Everybody's reporting that they don't even know this guy, to the point where the young kids had to put out a statement, man. Yeah. It's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why this lady ain't resting in peace, but it's nasty work. The kids put out a memoir, whatever you, not a memoir. They put out a statement. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. This is just the young kids speaking, y'all. Our lives were shattered I got to echo. Hold on. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother, and she's our world. And nothing has been the same since she passed. While it's been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon. The cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory, it says her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. That's what she deserves. And love and miss you, mommy. It was, they put all the kids' names there. So that's nasty work, y'all. I gotta be honest. That's nasty work. I'm gonna be real. That's disgusting that the kids had to come out and actually speak on this. Yeah, I'm just being real. Y'all think that's all right? Yeah, hey, whoever put out this book, it's fake, y'all. It's circulating around. I know a lot of people are running out to spend their money, but it's fake. I did some extra digging. You know what I mean? It's fake, y'all. It's not real. You're gonna see this like this. You see some kind of fake news coming out, like the prosecutor's office didn't even talk yet. That's what makes me think there's something higher here going on. There's other people interfering with what's going on. Feds uncover in Diddy's computer 300 terabytes CCTV recording freak-offs with many Spanish men. And what kind of narratives? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all see what I'm saying? We got to be honest, y'all. We got to be honest. What type of mess is it's something higher, it's something stronger than him. I'm going to be honest, and we all been saying it for a long time. But not only us, because I'm going to be real with you, not only us, a lawyer points it out because 50 Cent said it. Pay attention to this clip. Hit the like button. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. I appreciate everybody in the building. We got 200 in the building. We should have 200 likes. Smash that like button. Make sure you tap in with the poll because we got to talk about Suge Knight also. I'm being honest. I got a poll in the chat. Is Suge Knight miserable and bitter and wants some company? We're going to talk about that because miserably love company, right? We're going to talk about that. Salute to everybody in the building once again. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. Salute.
No 50 Cent knows better than to be throwing stuff around like this about Diddy and Diageo and the criminal case. Listen to this. We're going to talk about it.
Experience with major corporations like me, my particular experience with Beam Centauri, it was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to daily on is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable.
You guys might be familiar with the business angle of this story. It's been reported that Diddy was working for Diageo basically as an employee promoting the brand Ciroc, making a lot of money every year. He wanted ownership. He was looking to keep that going. Didn't work out. He starts his own competing brand, Daily Own, goes over there. Now he's an owner. And I think I just heard 50 Cent say that his beef with Diageo made it that his civil charges more quickly became a criminal case. It got there faster, and it wouldn't have gotten there so fast if he didn't have beef with Diageo, essentially accusing Diageo of influencing the decisions of federal prosecutors, and not just any federal prosecutors, perhaps the biggest, most powerful, most significant federal prosecutors in the country, the Southern District of New York, and the sex trafficking team that has been built off of the Jeffrey Epstein case and some of these other big-time trafficking cases that we've seen recently. Could those prosecutors really make their decisions based on influence from a very, very large company? You're not going to hear that come out my mouth. I think I just heard it come out of 50's mouth. That's an incredible statement. It's not quite saying that, hey, this big company made the feds go after him, but it is saying, hey, this big company made the feds go after him faster. So it's like, hey, man, they didn't start the fire, but they put a little gas on that thing.
Well, see, it ain't me. It ain't me saying it. 50 said it. This lawyer is just pointing it out. I know 50 ain't just, he said that it made, see, that makes a lot of sense, y'all. This is what I mean, man. There's somebody higher here that's making things move. You understand? Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, we got to be all the way real. There's something that's making Diddy everything move. All right, for instance, come on, man. The fake, I seen a white guy do a live, and he actually was talking about this. You heard? And everybody just ran with it. Let's be honest. Diddy reportedly refuses to eat in prison over fears of being poisoned. Like, where everybody get that from? I'm just being honest. It's so many narratives that's why I keep telling y'all to keep your third eye open. Stop letting them just tell us anything on these broadcasts. Like, you see, I take certain things that's going on because the government hasn't spoken yet. Ain't nobody with the court yet. Like, are they leaking information? You see what I'm saying? Like, people are human, y'all. We got to be honest. People are leaking information. Are they leaking information? What's going on here? There's a lot that's not said for, but we getting reports like this. Diddy has stopped eating of fear of being poisoned. That's fake news. Until I hear it from inside the prison or his family come out and say he's not eating, that's fake news. We got to stop this, y'all. Like, I'm just being honest, man. It's a lot. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. You heard? But this book is disgusting. I got to be real. I got to ask y'all something, though. Would there be an ace in the hole here? I wonder, all right, I don't know if y'all remember, right? But whatever happened to Bentley Farnsworth? Yeah, y'all remember the dude with the umbrella and all that? What happened to him? Yeah, I'm a little confused, but we're going to get into that. Because Diddy has new charges. You heard? New lawsuit. Allegedly, the lady is saying he recorded this, guys. It then gave the tape out. First of all, let's see what Diddy's being held up at. Salute. Hit the like button, y'all. This is just for my out-of-towners that's not from NY. They don't know what MDC is all about. Salute.
Metropolitan Detention Center, the MDC. It's a federal jail that houses criminal kingpins and killers who are awaiting the resolution of their cases. Now, for the first time in his life, accused sex trafficker Sean Diddy Combs spent the weekend here behind bars in solitary confinement and on suicide watch. MDC is a tough place, so rough you can hear detainees shouting even on the streets. There are constant lockdowns due to violent outbreaks, but former detainees I spoke with tell me that the experience here for Diddy will be different. Like other first-time celebrity defendants, he's reportedly under suicide watch, basically naked except for hospital paper, throwaway clothing, and rubber shower shoes. He's under 24-hour watch and kept separate from all other inmates. He has a bed with a blanket and no pillow. There are no electronic devices, but if he's lucky, he'll have the use of a radio for a short time. After being denied bail twice by 2 federal judges, he's expected to stay here until his trial, and this could limit his ability to prepare his defense. Many criminal defense attorneys say he's fighting a mountain of evidence and tough prosecution from the government's all-female team. I spoke with federal trial attorney Philip Hamilton, and he tells me when a defendant is behind bars at MDC, it's much more difficult to work on their defense, no matter who they are. There is no private VIP area for lawyer consults.
So could this be right? Y'all see all the pressure he's under in that joint. We got to be honest. Y'all see the pressures he's under. I mean, could he just be withdrawn? Shout out to Sang. Shout out to Sang for the donation. Rich people problems. That's a fact. It's definitely rich people problems, bro. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate the deuce. First deuce of the day. You heard? Everything counts. Salute, King. I got to be real, y'all. So is it possible he probably isn't eating? But if we didn't hear it from the lawyer, because he's doing a whole lot of talking, I got to be honest. This lawyer is doing a whole lot of running his mouth. You heard? You heard? He doing a lot of talking. He doing a whole lot of interviews. Pay attention. Get the likes up, y'all. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody in the building. But the lawyer is doing all the talking. Pay attention.
He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day. And his spirits are relatively good.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know. And you know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do. You know, we can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing, because if it was, there'd be no more people.
That's somebody that's probably making $300,000-$400,000 off this whole. I gotta be honest, this is disgusting. Like, I wouldn't even want my lawyer speaking. Just shut up. Just shut up, bro. He said, well, we know Americans buy in bulk. But it is a good thing that he's clearing up the 1,000, because I'm telling you where that's coming from. That's coming from the upstairs, the upper room. That's the fact. Share the broadcast, y'all. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. That's coming from the upper room. But now, Diddy facing them charges. Like, he facing another lawsuit, y'all. And when I say it's disgusting, I kind of got personal. I'm kind of personal in this one. Y'all gonna want to hear this. Salute. Listen to this lady. Diddy and his bodyguard. Yeah. We're going to get into the bodyguard. I know him very well. Salute.
There are new legal troubles for accused sex trafficker Sean Diddy Combs, who's now behind bars, preparing for his federal RICO case. A new accuser has come forward saying she was sexually assaulted in 2001 by Diddy and his bodyguard in the Bad Boy Studios. And she has powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred by her side.
Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her.
Attorney Gloria Allred detailed the federal civil lawsuit brought by Thalia Graves against Sean Diddy Combs and his bodyguard. It alleges that they gave her a drug-laced drink, then sexually assaulted her, videotaped it, and distributed the video. Graves broke down describing her long-lasting trauma from waking up naked with her hands tied behind her back.
It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
It's the latest of nearly a dozen civil lawsuits brought against Combs alleging sexual abuse and, in some cases, physical violence, coercion, and drugs. For years, the billionaire mogul could make or break someone's music career. Now he's alleged to have used that power and crossed the line into federal crimes.
I got to show y'all. This is Diddy and his bodyguard and Cameron. Yeah. You know exactly who he is, y'all. Y'all know who he is. You heard? Yeah. Big Joe. Joe Sherman. I had the other picture up there. That was wrong. His name is Joe Sherman. You heard? Let me break this down a little bit more for y'all. He's been around. You heard? Since I was a kid. Like, I'm going to be real. Look, y'all, he's been around. You heard? He's been around since I was a kid. Look at him. This is Diddy's bodyguard. Let me break this down a little bit more for y'all, man. Listen to this. Shout out to Brian Glaze Gibbs, too. Alley-oop. You know, I had to grab that. Salute.
Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote. In addition, the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B, end quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person.
Lord Jesus. Big Joe Sherman. So I'm going to break this down to y'all, right? My uncle used to work on his security squad, right? So when I seen his face on Instagram, right, and I started looking at the story, I said, yo, he used to come to my crib. But then I got to thinking, I'm sitting there like, nah, that's not him. I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he is. I seen it on Brian Glaze Gibbs. I seen it on his channel, and I just sat there and I said, nah, do I know him? I said, I gotta know him, right? So I called my uncle. I don't want to put his name out there for, protecting his identity, because he's still in the business. He's still in Hollywood and doing his thing, right? So he tells me, and this is real spit, y'all. I ain't gonna bring y'all no fake news. He tells me this man's been on that type of time. Yeah. He told me he been on that type of time, y'all. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. He told me, this guy, Joe, he been on that type of time. Yeah. This ain't no allegedly, none of that. I'm telling y'all. They putting him in the report.
Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated.
My people told me he been a creep. Yeah, he been liking them little girls and all. Look, I gotta say allegedly, man. I gotta say allegedly. I can't just jump out there like that. I gotta say allegedly. You heard? I got to. Salute, Big Joe been a pervert. Salute to Sang for the donation. I appreciate you. I ain't gonna lie. My people told me, I'm from Harlem. You heard? Like, I grew up in Harlem my whole life. I'm just being honest. My people said Joe he been one of those. That's a fact. Yo. Like, he liked them little girls. Like, he into that. I said, wow, we gotta be honest. Like, and he used to come to my crib, y'all. He used to come to my crib, dog. This dude used to come to my crib and all that. Dead ass. When I was a little kid, he done gave me money and all that when I was a kid. Dead ass. He done gave me money when I was younger and all that. So he's no good, y'all. Disgusting. I'm gonna be real. That's disgusting. He's no good. You heard? This is just what I'm getting from my peoples. You heard? Call the hotline, y'all. 919-706-9990. We halfway mark. We 25 minutes in. I appreciate everybody in the building. Tap the screen twice. You heard? Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's real easy. Just tap the screen. Let me see how many likes we dealing with here. 116 likes, y'all, with 600 people in here. Like, get the likes to go up. Is tap the screen twice or just hit the like button. It's 3 dots at the top right. Hit the like button. I will appreciate it if y'all share the broadcast. I will appreciate if y'all share the broadcast. You dig what I'm saying? I got to get into this, right? I got to get into this because it's getting wild, right? It's getting wild because I don't know if y'all know who Freddy P is. You heard? I don't know if y'all know who Freddy P is. You heard? From Making a Band. He was around right here with the white t-shirt with Bentley Farnsworth, right? We're going to get into what happened to Bentley. I don't know what happened to Bentley. Freddy P is talking crazy. He went to go get that cheesecake, and he's a legend. He's a legend. When he went to go get that cheesecake, I'm going to be real. When he went to go get that cheesecake, It was for Beyonce. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't take everything that these guys be saying on the internet, bro. Some dudes be just saying stuff. I'm just being honest. Some dudes just be saying anything on the internet. It's the internet. Do I believe Freddy P everything he says? No. Some dudes are just chasing clout now because that's the thing to do. Look, he didn't pay me when I was on his record label, so now I gotta
eat. Go look at Zip page.
What you expect? I gotta
eat.
Come on, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest, yo. Like, and so if he don't do it, who's gonna do it? But listen to what he says about Beyonce, and it was kind of wild. This is kind of wild, y'all. Pay attention, man. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Welcome. We got 800 in the building. The like should be up, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with the poll too. It's Suge Knight, because we didn't even get into it yet, y'all. The night just started. We didn't even get into the Suge Knight situation. Salute.
Fun fact, a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact. People don't know. People like, y'all walked and got a cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these niggas is. So I'm the type of nigga, I listen to everything you say as if it's a contract. So if you say walk to the store or walk to get me some cheesecake, I'll walk to get you some cheesecake, but I'm not walking back. And that's just what me and Dallon did. And they like, why y'all, you know, they hot. Like, y'all cheating. And we like, he told us to walk. He ain't tell us to walk back. So we already in the hotel like 3 hours before they got there. When they said they was coming, we went and met him in front of the building. And you know, the first thing that nigga said out of his mouth, he said, we got the cheesecake. He was like, I don't want that shit. Take that shit upstairs for Beyonce. Then he said, they was like, yeah, man, we wanted to tell you, Fred and Dallon, they ain't walk back. You know, trying to be on some snitching shit. He's like, I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. Y'all walk back. Like, yeah, I'm like, another thing what people don't understand, if you go back and look at the episode, it's an episode where he out there in the front and he cussing everybody else out. He told us to walk for the cheesecake. And he like, man, move it. Keep it moving, money. Like, if y'all ain't with it, woo, 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 woo. He like, if y'all don't like what I say, keep it moving. Fight that. Go back and look at that scene. Not trying to sound like nobody. As he said that, I heard him talking. I'm that type of nigga anyway. Everybody know me. I don't let you rap to me. So as he was talking, I walked off.
I gotta ask y'all, is it one of them situations? Because we know Diddy been around in the industry, right? Let's be honest. We know Diddy been around. I'm not, allegedly. Diddy been around in this industry. He done tapped a lot of men and female. What? Am I lying, y'all? Male and female. Blante in the building. My brother Blante, salute, King. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you. Like I said, I don't take everything. Salute for the dime, too. I just noticed that. That's a dime. You salute for the dime, yo. That's a fact. A day one supporter of the channel. We appreciate, well, since you came over, we appreciate you. But I got to be honest. 900 in the building, too. 940 in the building. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. Help the likes go up. Let's grow together. You heard? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. You already know what it is. Is it one of them situations where Diddy already had Beyonce? Because I ain't going to lie to you. Jay-Z is one of them dudes that, if we being honest, he copied a lot from everybody. Like, he took from every single person in the game that was hot. Either, whether it was a line, you heard, whether we trying to share a girl, or you heard, like, did these dudes just decide to share? I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. Don't blame Harlem Legend. I'm just putting out there my scenario, because in that lane, that billionaire lane, them dudes is doing whatever, man. Oh, she ain't about nothing. I already had that. Like, I wouldn't even care. Like, Diddy, like he sit back everything. I already had that. Yeah, it's coming. Everything is coming out right now. Like, it's about to get hot. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's about to get hot. Yeah, y'all playing. Yeah, Diddy winding it up. It's about to get hot. I don't know what y'all talking about out here. It's about to get crazy. And now that girl with the new lawsuit, she's going to turn it all the way up. You heard? With the bodyguard getting implicated, Joe Sherman, like, you heard Big Joe Sherman, man. Like, yo, he's been around too, y'all. We can't sit here and to keep it real with you, she has one of the best lawyers that handle this type of thing. You heard? This girl has this lady has the best lawyers. She over there crying.
There are new legal troubles for accused sex trafficker Sean Diddy Combs, who's now behind bars, preparing for his federal RICO case. A new accuser has come forward saying she was sexually assaulted in 2001 by Diddy and his bodyguard in the Bad Boy Studios. And she has powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred by her side.
Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her.
Attorney Gloria Allred detailed the federal civil lawsuit brought.
Man, that lady ain't playing. She trying to get paid. You heard? And she's like one of them. She's always out there like that. So Diddy got a lot. And this is not the end. Yeah, they ain't destroy him yet. They did not destroy him yet. This is not the end because it's piling on every day. Listen to what's Freddy P. Like I said, you don't take everything Freddy P says, y'all. But listen to what he said he witnessed. Yeah, this is what he said he witnessed. All the rest of the making the band, they too scared to speak out. They don't want to speak out about nothing. You heard? They too scared to talk about anything. They don't want nothing to do with it. But listen to what he said. He so-called allegedly witnessed. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Salute.
Literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach you like that. And he's done it several times. I just pray for his daughters, man. And all the people around him who was protected for so long.
This look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Look, y'all tell me, is he just chasing clout? Because he's asking all the right questions, though. Like what happened to Bentley Farnsworth? What happened to Bentley Farnsworth? I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all tell me. Like, do y'all know? Yeah, do y'all know? Pay attention to this. Hit the like button. Get the like. So we got over 1,000 in the building. I appreciate everybody in the building. Tap the screen twice. Listen to Freddy P. I don't know. Can we take everything by a grain of salt? Is these dudes just lying? He got to get back. I understand that too. Pay attention.
Respect for that nigga. Like, he was one of the few niggas I fuck with. But the way they used to carry themselves back then. And plus he had put something on his Instagram. He put something on his Instagram like 4 or 5 months ago, and he was like, don't let me tell my story or some shit like that. I heard they fell out because of he was stealing or something like that. Whatever. But nigga, you hang around a nigga who don't want to pay you, giving millions of dollars away every night, you know, acting like he can't pay you on time, want to fill your butt, all this weird ass shit. You gonna steal from him too, nigga. And you might not even be a thief. You just see a nigga. I used to have a cousin. I got a cousin, you know, nigga getting all these pounds every fucking day, buying this girl 100 shoes. My brother doing all the fucking work. My brother, my dead brother, he busting the pack. He getting it out the mill. He count. He know what my cousin got for my cousin know what he got. This nigga running around living like a boss. My brother working on it.
Remember he said this. This is the last time we heard from Bentley Farnsworth. I think he got paid, y'all. I think Bentley, y'all let me know. Yeah, y'all let me know. What's going on with Bentley Farnsworth? Because remember, he was always around Diddy. He was with Diddy 24/10. This is the last time we heard from him, February 2024. This February of this year. He said, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. Jay-Z. I don't know. Bentley, he hasn't been around. Allegedly, he was caught stealing or something like that. I don't know. Let's listen to let's let the man himself tell a story. Freddy P. Salute.
You wanna be with fat bitches? Go ahead. You can have fat bitches. You like the anal sex and why it's dirty. Whatever you do and he found out you do, he can allow you around him. I gotta have something on you. I gotta play with your little hole or something. Puffy.
Yo, this is wild. Hold up, man. I know he'd just say something like that. Yo, half these clips, look, I got a team. Right? I got a team, dog. Like, yo, pause. No Diddy. You heard? Like, I don't know what they doing to try to go viral. See, it'd be some things, like I said, we take with a grain of salt. We don't just take everything that this man is saying. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. You never know what's going on over here. It may be shockified. Yeah, let's get to that. You may be shockified. I'm just being honest. You may be shockified. I don't know. I can't. Yo, look, I do not. This is not the views of Harlem Legend. You heard? This is not the views of Harlem Legend TV. We do not co-sign anything that y'all see here. You heard? This man could be lying. He can be lying. Get the likes up, y'all. Pay attention.
You wanna be with fat bitches? Go ahead. You can have fat bitches. You like the anal sex and why it's dirty. Whatever you do and he found out you do, he can allow you around him. I gotta have something on you. I gotta play with your little hole or something. Puffy, it's an addiction. Turning people out. That was his addiction. He didn't. There's plenty of people that he could have. It was his addiction. Y'all don't understand. I look at Bentley and all these people. Come on, man. Now that we know the monster, man, you carry the man umbrella. You was the man. I watched this man disrespect you every chance he got. Talk to you like his bitch. He talked to Harv like his bitch. He talked to D-Dot like his bitch. He talked to all them niggas like they his bitches. And now that I learned that they really were his bitches, that's why I got so much respect for James.
Oh, wow. You heard? Oh, wow. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, does he make a lot of sense? Like, y'all let me know. I don't know. Call the hotline. The hotline is open, but I know y'all said to yourselves, where is Bentley Farnsworth? Why come we have not seen Bentley Farnsworth? We got to be honest. I know all of y'all said that to yourselves. Let's keep it 100. Let me check the poll. Is Suge Knight? We about to get into that. Yeah. Make sure y'all get the likes up for me, man. Come on, y'all. 227 in likes, and we got 1,100 in the building. I mean, I'm just being honest, y'all. Get the likes up, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody in the chat. But we got to help each other grow, right? So please, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel in order for me to
eat.
What do y'all want me to do? All I ask is y'all hit the like button in order for me to
eat.
Salute. Get the likes up for me, y'all. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Facts. It's real easy. I don't understand why y'all don't hit the like button. Like, y'all sit here and watch the whole broadcast, but won't hit the like button. We got to share the broadcast. Make sure we get it out, man. Salute, man. Salute to all my day ones, man. Because I know those are the ones smashing the like button. It shouldn't be that much off. You see what I'm saying? But I understand if you're in the vertical feed. Tap the screen twice. That's all you got to do. Tap the screen twice. You're going to see the big heart come up, or the 3 dots at the top right. There's 3 dots where you can hit the like button. So salute to everybody in the building, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody in here. We got to talk about this, y'all, because Suge Knight. Make sure y'all tap in with the poll. Your Suge Knight. He's kind of going. He's speaking on Diddy. And when I say he's speaking on Diddy, he's speaking on everybody in the industry. Why they not speaking out in his behalf? Withdrawals. Salute to everybody in the building. Pay attention to this, y'all. Y'all gonna love this. Is wow. Does misery love company? I don't know. Is somebody mad? Or is he speaking real? Pay attention, y'all. First, you know what? No, we're gonna go to, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go to that first. Call him out, Suge.
Hey, look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending him.
New.
You're right.
Guys at Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
Did you hear that? Nobody in the industry is helping him. Ain't nobody saving Diddy. They don't even want to put their reputation on the line. He's been charged with another lawsuit. Let's keep it all the way 100. He's been charged with another lawsuit. But then the conversation kind of goes a little weird to me, right? I got to be honest, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Y'all street dudes, do y'all senses go up? Like, it's almost like snitching he's doing here. I just want y'all to tell me. I don't know. I may be just running my mouth and just talking. So y'all let me know. Hold on, we're going to take calls in a minute. We're going to take calls right in a minute. You let me know.
Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby. He used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and have sex with employees and other artists. To the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puppy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
Y'all heard it yourself. I'm just being honest. Yeah, is that a form of snitching? I'm just asking y'all, like, is he putting out too much information? Is he talking too much now? I don't know. He kept it G'd up all the way this far. How much time he had? Yeah, I didn't even look that up. I know Suge Knight got some time, but as far as the street dudes, how y'all looking at that? Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim. Hold on. Why is my joint not? Hold on. We're going to do it again. I'm going to click it up real quick. Hold on, bro. Bro, just call back, bro. Hold on. I got to let y'all hear that again. I got to let y'all hear that one more time. Hold on if I can hook my joint up real quick.
Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby. He used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and have sex with employees and other artists. To the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puppy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I don't know. Is that a form of ratting for y'all? It's not snitching when kids involved. Okay. I take that. I definitely take that. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. It's not snitching when kids are involved. And he did say something about he was responsible for bringing all the, that's nasty work. When you really think about it, like, ain't that kind of wild? I gotta be real. Like, ain't that kind of wild, y'all? Okay, there you go. Yo, salute. Welcome.
Yo.
There you go.
There you go,
Everybody
bro.
can hear him out there, right? Or y'all can hear him? Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim, brother.
So, yeah, Harlem, you know why these dudes ain't speaking up, bro. Come on. These niggas are scared to death.
Well, fill me in, brother. Talk your talk.
They scared to death because they know Diddy got them tapes, bro. They know them niggas been in compromising situations. Everybody that we love, all our favorite artists, these dudes have been to these parties, but that's what's been going on in Hollywood. So they scared to speak up for him, and they scared to speak up against him.
What do you
know
think?
what
Let me ask you something. What do you think about the Bodyguard?
The Bodyguard, he a foul nigga.
Yeah,
he only doing
watch
what
the language
Diddy,
a little bit. Watch the
excuse me, Chad. He foul. You know, he only doing what Diddy telling him to do. He in that mix. Yeah, of course he can make his own decisions, but when that man is feeding you and paying your bills and helping you take care of your family, what you going to do? Not to be funny, same thing with Gene Deal. He been saying this for years, but it was like, yo, bro, you was bodyguard pup. You've been around in those situations where he was doing things that he shouldn't have been doing, and you ain't say nothing then. Now you say something. It's like, all right, cool. When it's good for you and it's paying your bills and you getting your money and you putting your kids through school, you gonna turn the blind eye.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm really feeling, Harlem. You know how this Hollywood thing been going.
Let me ask you this. What about Freddy P? You see what he's been saying? And he's been speaking out. He's actually been speaking out for quite some time now.
Yes, Freddy P and the girl Aubrey O'Day.
Yes.
They've been speaking out. You know what I'm saying? I've been following it. So they've been speaking out. I believe Freddy P is telling the truth. We don't know how much of the truth he's telling, but I believe that some of the stuff he's saying is the truth because he was in the circle. He see how things work when the cameras is off.
What about Bentley Farnsworth? What happened to him?
You know what happened to him, Harlem. Diddy paid him to go be away. He's still on payroll. He may not be on payroll right now because Diddy locked up, but he's been on payroll. Because that, you know, like I said, if somebody's doing something to you that you don't want them to do to you, say something. Don't wait till everybody else come out. Now everybody got this courage to say something. I believe that Farnsworth Bentley was his boyfriend. He was doing things, and then when Diddy got tired of him, he told him, "Listen, go away. I'll give you a couple dollars. You will be all right."
Allegedly was his boyfriend.
Allegedly. Again, I apologize, Harlem.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah, that man hasn't spoke out. You know what I mean? He just hasn't spoke out, so we haven't heard anything. We don't know.
Right, but it's a fine time to speak out now and there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a fine time. Like,
let me ask you this: what do you think about the new lawsuit they actually have? The girl that's coming out. And what's going on with that? And the crazy part about that lawsuit is they filmed it and they made copies of the tape. So she must have got no. Let me tell you how it worked. See, I break it down the way it's supposed to be broke down, right?
Right.
So let me tell you who has a copy of that tape. The feds, right? So what happened is the feds reached out to her, and now she has to get on that stand. You heard to testify against him that it was against her will and stuff like that, right? So what's going to happen is, they're going to probably get the bodyguard. They're going to So what's happening is, I'm just being real with you. The feds they have that tape, and they told her about it, and she like, what? She's so in shocked. She figures I might as well get paid from this now.
Absolutely, and that's gonna be the nail in the coffin. Just like the feds released the tape of him beating on Cassie in that hotel. I'm just saying.
They even said they did not care if she already settled out. So say like he paid her $30 million. They don't even care about that. You taking his stand to say what he did to you.
Right,
and what he was doing to you.
But criminal and civil is different. Just because I signed an NDA in a civil case, that don't mean something that's criminal. I can't be subpoenaed. Anybody know that. Okay. Anybody know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anybody know that. But like I said, I don't even think they're gonna make her come to the stand because they got so much. They said they got all these tapes.
If it goes to trial, everybody's coming to the stand. And best believe,
I don't think it's gonna go to trial, Hall of Legend.
I don't think it is either. I think he's looking for the best deal.
I think he's gonna give everybody up. You know why? Because to be funny, Hall of Legend. Remember,
we got to be honest. Who can he actually give up? They got all the tapes. They got
Harlem
everything.
Legend,
I guarantee. Allegedly, Clive Davis, all these guys are going to be on.
Nah, not even just that, Harlem. I'm gonna say two things, and then I'm gonna get off your line. So I don't want to keep you all day. The first thing I'm gonna say is they're gonna want details. So when you could give them vivid details, they'll take those big dudes allegedly, like the list they got. The second thing I want you to understand is, remember a couple of months ago when he sat in his house and he had that baby on his lap and he gave a list of names of people that wasn't supporting him?
I think I played that for my audience.
That was a sign to come. Like, oh, y'all, he already knew he was going to go to jail at some point, allegedly. That was a sign to let people be known. Oh, y'all not messing with me.
Nobody wants to go. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. He manifested it. I don't believe in none of that.
I'm not saying he manifested
I'm what went
it.
down.
No. I'm saying that was a warning, Harlem.
Listen.
I'm saying that was a warning, brother.
Listen, Cassie opened up the floodgates and got it to where it needed to go. Period, man. Once she opened up them floodgates, everybody once she opened up them floodgates, and then that tape drop, it was over. Then you seen all these all the lawsuits came out after her. Cola James in the building. Salute, sis.
And you know what's crazy? Little Rod gonna be the one that put the nail in the coffin for Diddy, allegedly.
Well, see, they got Little Rod. Look, pause. No Diddy. I forgot all about him.
They got Little Rod.
I forgot. Little Rod is the one that implicated Mickey Mills.
And Cuban Gooding Jr. Right? Let's get to that.
Yeah, Gooding, and they got pictures of him trying to touch his leg and all this other. Yo, this is wild. This is wild. Yo,
they was violent.
We gotta call it what it is because I forgot about Little Rod Jones. I mean,
you can't forget about Little. Allegedly, you can't forget about Little Rod
because he said his emotion right after Cassie.
Then we forgetting about the fact that his son had caught an allegation too with the girl from the studio. Let's get to that.
Real
the
quick.
Whole family is practicing, allegedly.
Real quick, Cola James, drop your link so everybody can go subscribe to her channel. Show us some love, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in what video. If all my mods is in here, and y'all know the link to Cola James.
Salute to you, Harlem Legend. You keep doing your thing. Salute to the chat. Harlem Legend TV. Been a supporter. Will continue to be a supporter. My God.
Appreciate you.
Already.
Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Am I talking to a female?
All right. Yes, my name is Charlene.
How you doing, Miss Charlene? Let the people know where you're calling from.
I'm calling from East Point, Georgia.
East Point, Georgia, in the building. We appreciate Georgia. We appreciate the whole South. Georgia. Salute, sis. How you doing? State your claim.
Can I ask you for something?
Ask me for what?
Do you have DoorDash or Uber Eats?
No.
Can you help me to get something to eat?
Man, is you serious, man? Like, come on. They can't be serious, right? That was fake. That was fake, y'all. Is that real? I don't know. Is that real? I just gotta know, is that real? Like, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, somebody trying to change their voice and anyways, man. Call the hotline, y'all, 919-706-9990. I gotta keep it real with y'all. We gotta look at this real quick. I gotta show y'all this. He not only snitched, like he kind of like, you know what I mean? But if it's with children involved, I will take that. So I don't count that as snitching. Let's call it what it is. I don't count that. Diddy going through withdrawals. Now I gotta keep it real. That Pink. Oh, who's this, man? Salute. Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim, man. Where you calling from, King?
Hey, yo, it's Brownsville in the building, man. Harlem, shout it out.
Yo, shout out to the whole Brownsville, man. You already know, man. I appreciate Brownsville calling in. How you feel about this Diddy situation? You see what I've been playing, the Freddy P and the new victim. First of all, let's start with the new victim. How do you feel about that?
You talking about Shorty from 2001?
Yes.
Yo, I feel like, my nigga, these shits is going to keep popping up. Bunch of dead bodies. He got them shits all over, you heard?
Well, what I think really...
Them shits ain't going to stop popping up.
Well, what I think happened to him was, to be honest with you, What I think happened to Diddy, I'm gonna be honest. This 2001 girl I'm talking about. What I think happened to him, was the feds reached out to her and said, "Oh, we got the tape. We got the tape, and we got them with several copies of the tape." You see what I'm saying? So that sparked her to come out and basically say, "Oh, he did this to me, and it was against my will, and he gonna pay me for this." You see what I'm saying?
This nigga Diddy, man. Oh man.
It's
hey,
over.
yo, I definitely hear where you coming from, B. Yeah,
it's over. It's just going to be more. It's going to be more and more, and the feds are going to be reaching out to others, and it's going to be more and more.
Yo, bro, I don't know how people out here still saying Diddy gonna get off. Did they forget they found Lil Rel with his asshole bleeding?
Oh, so don't talk too much. Don't say too much. Don't say too much, man. We on the air, man. Oh man. Now I in the building, hit the like button. Go ahead, brother. I hear you.
Yeah, but that's not really one of them words. That's not really one of the words.
Yeah, but
salute.
Yeah, salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
You know that.
Yeah, they wild, man. Call the hotline, y'all. 919-706-9990. So he says that pink booger sugar got Diddy going through withdrawals. You heard? Y'all let me know if Suge just... Let me look at this, man. We got over 1,000 votes. Now, we got over 1,000 votes. We should be hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. I appreciate everybody in the building. I'm on the road to 50,000. I need to get to 50,000. Facts. And then I ain't going to be satisfied there because I really want to get to 100. You heard? So subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that enjoyed the commentary. Call up 919-706-9990. Phone lines is open. You heard? Is Suge Knight miserable and bitter in one company? I'm just saying. So let me play this for y'all real quick. Pay attention to what he say about Diddy is in withdrawals. Salute.
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time, and we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy, so he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he been involved with the FBI and of his career. Shit, he got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama, got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs.
Does he have a point, y'all? Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim, King.
Yo, bro. Free the boy Diddy. He did nothing wrong.
Talk your talk. How you feel like he did nothing wrong?
Everybody was cool with the shit when the shit was popping. Cassie had to know about Diddy, just like everybody else knew.
Well, let me ask you, why is nobody coming speaking out? Why is none of the hip hop stars and nobody you hear what Suge said, Suge Knight?
They used Diddy like Diddy used them. They wanted the spotlight.
Where you calling from, homie?
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Salute, man. A Louisiana dude had to call in and set it straight. Talk about it. What they did?
They wanted something just like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They wanted the contract. They wanted the record deal. They want the limelight. They wanted something. And they know what Diddy about. Everybody talking about Diddy this, man. Look, they was all cool with this shit, bro. Free Diddy.
Salute, man.
All right, bro. I'm going to holler at you.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you calling up. Appreciate you.
All right.
Lord. Call the hotline, y'all. 919-706-9990. 919-706-9990. Let me know how y'all feel about this. There you go. All right. Yeah, no. Yeah, is he? I mean, at the end of the day, did he going through withdrawals? Hold on. So he also, I don't know. Y'all saying that is Suge Knight miserable? And look at the poll in the chat. Make sure y'all tap in. If you're in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Is Suge Knight miserable and bitter and want company? Yeah, I'm just saying. 55% is saying yes. We got over 1,100 votes. You heard? I'm just being honest. Over 1,100 votes. Let's get it. Salute, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hello?
Yeah, salute, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
What's up, man? Harlem, this 601 kid calling back from the dirty Mississippi, you heard me? But, man, all this stuff coming out on Diddy, man, I don't think I can say, Diddy, your best solution is pray to God, man. Just pray to God.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, because you just said all of this stuff coming out on him, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got to be honest, bro. We haven't heard the prosecutor come out and say nothing, right? We haven't heard nobody else say nothing about nothing, just all these lawsuits, right?
Yeah.
Is it the federal government, or is it whoever is somebody higher than him? Am I right?
Exactly, man. You know, all them people tied into each other, man. They're gonna be like the old Donald Trump. We're gonna give you a little hush money, and we ain't gonna tell who dropped the bomb share. You see what I'm saying? All that stuff work together, man. This stuff is in control, trying to control us, bro. We don't give these people too much money and power, and they see us going to the top with it, and they trying to keep the lead on us, trying to keep us in control, man. So by Diddy got all that money, he got power. He should be taking that power, come to the black community, helping people out, helping us out. That's why they give us.
Well, he went Hollywood. That's what happened. He went Hollywood.
Exactly, man. So, you know, I don't think I can say just praise Diddy and take that.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you.
All right.
Salute, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
What's up, Harlem Legend? I'm calling. I want to know about 50 Cent in this Netflix deal.
Well, I did have that. I was looking at that. He does have something where he's starting a Diddy series or something like that, and he sold it to Netflix. It's going to sell on Netflix. So I don't know. He definitely
got to drop a bomb on him, man.
He's doing his thing. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Well, you rather the other man pick it up? You know what I'm going with that, right?
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want the other man pick it up.
I'm just saying, like, when you want your own people to pick up your own situation, if that's the case.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just want Jay-Z to come out of hiding, man.
Oh, what you think is going on there, man? Freddie P talking about something that cheesecake was for Beyonce.
Yeah, I heard that.
What leads me to ask the question, and I'm just being honest, I'm just stating facts like of what I see and what I heard. You heard? I'm just giving my analogy of it. I mean, did Diddy already had that? Like, did he already had that Beyonce meet? Like, pause, no Diddy?
I mean, it's saying definitely saying that way.
Yeah.
You know, Freddie, like you said, he could be clout chasing. But if it's true to that, then
what's going to happen?
It's all going to come out.
What's going to happen with this lawsuit? What's going to happen here?
Oh, what's going to happen with the lawsuit? Diddy gonna have to pay that money and open them offshore accounts. That's what he got to do. He gonna have to bring that money back to the U.S. You want everybody to stay quiet.
Salute, man. I appreciate you calling up.
Salute for sure.
Yeah, man. Salute, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Everybody that hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. The phone lines is open. It's on fire. 919-706-9990. The Bodyguard, Big Joe Sherman. Yeah. They talking about torturing this lady. I gotta be honest. This lady sound like she been tortured. You heard? They might be in a lot of trouble, y'all. A lot of trouble. Like, I'm just being honest. They may be in a lot of trouble. That's a fact. This is disgusting, man.
There are new legal troubles for accused sex trafficker Sean Diddy Combs, who's now behind bars, preparing for his federal RICO case. A new accuser has come forward, saying she was sexually assaulted in 2001 by Diddy and his bodyguard in the Bad Boy Studios. And she has powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred by her side.
Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her.
Attorney Gloria Allred detailed the federal civil lawsuit brought by Thalia Graves against Sean Diddy Combs and his bodyguard. It alleges that they gave her a drug-laced drink, then sexually assaulted her, videotaped it, and distributed the video. Graves broke down describing her long-lasting trauma from waking up naked with her hands tied behind her back.
It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
It's the latest of nearly a dozen civil lawsuits brought against Combs alleging sexual abuse and, in some cases, physical violence, coercion, and drugs. For years, the billionaire mogul could make or break someone's music career. Now he's alleged to have used that power and crossed the line into federal crimes.
These dudes is going to jail, man. I'm going to be honest. Shout out, minus Cameron. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to everything he got going on, but these dudes is going to jail. Yeah, we got to stop playing these games. Like, it's going to get real critical and nasty. And by the way, just in case y'all don't know, the book is fake. Stop reporting on fake news. Do your homework. It says clearly. And that's the wrong name. I should have snapshooted the but that's not, they don't even recognize the name on this. The Kim's lost word is fake. Somebody done came up with some and put it together and putting it out. And got us purchasing it as black people being thirsty. Talking about it just don't make sense. And Al B. Shore is actually putting in a lawsuit to try to figure out he wants an investigation into who actually put this book out. You heard? And then, oh man, I should have screenshotted it. Dude said, he said something in the effect of, they asked him, is the book real? And he said, it's real to me. Real enough to me. So y'all gotta really do y'all homework on that, man. Don't get caught up in that. It's nasty work, man. Call the hotline 919-706-9990. Hit the like button. I gotta be real. Like, this is just one of them things where it's like, I don't know. Diddy life is like, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. He at least, I think, just take a plea. Take a plea, Diddy. Just go ahead and take a plea, man. Please take a plea. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Let the people know where you calling from.
What's Gucci, Harlem? I'm calling from Chocolate City, man. I'm calling from DC, bro. What's up, man?
Shout out to the whole DC, man. I appreciate you, King. Chocolate City, you said?
Yes, sir.
Salute. State your claim. State your claim, homie.
You know, man, this all started on that timeline, man. We started trying to go after them liquor people, man. You can't go after the liquor mafia like that, bro.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well,
I
played the clip earlier to show the people what 50 Cent said. And you know what? Let's just stay right here on the line real quick, because I got to get the people updated. Then people in and out all day. So let me get the people updated real quick. Hit the like button, y'all. Tap the screen twice. I played this earlier, and he's about to tap on it again. Look what 50 Cent says about Diddy's case. So if y'all don't like Harlem Legend, y'all don't like Diddy, y'all don't like the guy on the phone, you gotta like what 50 is saying, right? Pay attention.
No 50 Cent knows better than to be throwing stuff around like this about Diddy and Diageo and the criminal case. Listen to this. We gonna talk about it.
Experience with major corporations, like me, my particular experience with Beam Suntory, it was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to daily on is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable.
You guys might be familiar with the business angle of this story. It's been reported that Diddy was working for Diageo basically as an employee promoting the brand.
Basically, you heard you heard point blank period. Yeah. It's like, come on. 50 he told us everything right there we needed to know.
No doubt. I mean, how you going to go after the record company? They feeding you, right? You know what I mean? You're the face of the franchise. And then you want to try to embarrass some people. Them people ain't going in no court, Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not going in no court, man. They ain't playing tennis. They ain't going back and forth with you like that, bro. You know what I mean? They're gonna embarrass you. They're gonna show you we got FU money, and you just gonna have to deal with it. You heard?
And he said that might have been the reason why it sped up, right? Like why he's getting proceeded so fast with, like, they not playing with him. They getting him for everything.
They got too many connections, Harlem. You know them liquor people, man. They got them Kennedys and all. You start messing with them people's money, man. I think Kennedys are still getting 3 cents off of every bottle of Scott sold in America. You can't mess with them people's money, bro.
For real?
For real, for real. It might be 25 cents now. I mean, that was decades ago, that 3 cents.
Yeah. Oh no, they probably get into the bag, man. Let me ask you this real quick before you go. What about what Suge Knight is saying? Is Suge Knight sounding like a hater to you, or he just speaking what it is?
Nah, Suge always been that's Suge. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna change his spots. He ain't cloud chasing. He's just gonna tell you the real. You know what I mean? At this point, he's just giving you the real.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Salute, man. I appreciate you calling up, King.
Salute, Harlem. Peace.
Let me play this right here. He says, this is what Suge says, man. Suge Knight says. This is what he says about just being in prison, period, and the mindset. Pay attention, y'all.
Is this. I don't care who you are. Prison and jail is a negative environment. If somebody can do something to them and get a name for themselves, they're going to actually do it. Or they can do whatever they feel they got to do to prove themselves. But we also got to learn. We got to learn from our mistakes. Everything don't have to be a mistake. You got to better yourself. But
so it's nothing but trouble up ahead for unless he's gonna live in confinement for the rest of his life. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hey, what's up with him?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, man, this Diddy shit crazy, bro.
Yeah. What's going on? New lawsuit out. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, people been exposing him for the longest, bro. So I mean, you know, it's crazy people just not want to pay attention to it. But Diddy be doing this type of shit for the longest. Yeah. Well, what I feel like this is, bro, ain't nobody been talking about, you know, the fact that he been working with the feds this whole time, bro.
Who, Diddy?
Yeah.
He said he been working with the feds. That's definitely been going around, but I mean, how serious is that? They got him locked up.
I mean, you got to look at it like this, bro. Now, I mean, it do take money to have power, right? If you know how to manage your money, right? So if you got all this money, you accumulating all this money off of whatever you're doing, and you having people get knocked off, this, that, and the third, bro, and you not getting touched, you being linked to certain shit, but ain't nobody talking about nothing. All this shit get washed up under the table. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at that, bro. This nigga been working. He been having them niggas in his pocket for a minute, bro. It's just shit. They probably wanted more and he ain't got enough to give. You feel me?
No, I get it. I get where you going, but that's just been a rumor for a long time. That's been a rumor.
Yeah.
So
man, I just want to speak that little piece, bro.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
I already hauled this up.
Salute. Oh man, I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes. Call the hotline 919-706-9990. Please tap the screen twice if you in the vertical feed. You heard? Diddy kind of threw his life away, man. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. He threw his whole everything that, you know what I'm saying? Like his kids, everything. He threw everything away, man. Them kids are they not only suffering the loss of their moms, they losing and suffering, you know, they gotta lose their pops too. Like, that's crazy. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yo, man, Portland, Jamaica in the building, my G. Portland, Jamaica.
Salute to the whole Jamaica. Salute to Kingston. Salute to Ocho Rios. You already know Portland in the building, man. Yeah, what's going on here, man?
Yo, ain't we say this a couple months ago that this was coming down the pipeline when they dug up his crib in Miami and LA?
That's a fact.
I was trying to tell you that they was getting ready to unseal an indictment on him.
Yeah, we did definitely talk about that. We did.
But yo, check this out. There are other things coming down the pipeline because they're reopening the case from the shooting inside the club where the chick got shot in her face. And they're gonna do another investigation on Kim Porter death. So all that's coming down the pipeline too.
Oh, so you think everything all the dirt that he's done is all gonna come back?
Because the thing is, Just like what 50 Cent said, we already said that. When he fell out with the liquor company, Diageo, when he wasn't the ambassador for Ciroc anymore, then his
will he snitch,
protection.
Will he snitch on Jay-Z?
I don't know. I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know how much involved
what's going on
Jay-Z was with him.
Like, how deep is
But
this?
you know, he prone to take the stand. Listen, you see, if the prosecutors offer him to do that, he gonna take that opportunity. Cause you know, niggas like him can't.
No, I got him being subpoenaed to take the stand. If he's anywhere on any one of them tapes, they witness list is gonna be long. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, true enough. But guess what now?
These kind of guys, like, yeah. There's no way of getting out the most powerfulest person. Come on, man. The prosecutor's office, the federal prosecutor's office in New York City is probably one of the strongest. You heard? Like, yeah. We gotta stop playing, bro.
Yeah, I know that Southern District.
Yeah,
it's serious. They the ones that convicted Trump.
They put everybody
in. Yeah, so they serious. But see, the thing is this: if they had any kind of evidence of Jay on any kind of tape, his name would already been in the tabloid. So I don't really think he really mixed up with him like that when it comes to that kind of shit. You feel me?
Well, I look at it this way, right? The Dame Dash situation. Jay put out something saying that he gets back his rights to because Dame was going to sell the rest of his percentage of the album, of the first album of Rockefeller.
Yeah, he only owns like 1/3 of
exactly,
Reasonable Doubt.
Right?
Yeah.
So Jay-Z put out something to the media that kind of tainted. Yeah, we're gonna go there. It tainted the sale because he said, I get the rights back in 5-6 years. So now the state of NY, and I guess Dame Dash filed something different, and they called him out on it. Yeah, I'm just being real. They called him out, and he actually don't get it back for 100 years. So what are we talking about here? Almost 100 years. So it was like you can pay.
Who don't get back the rights?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z don't get back the rights in 100 years?
Yes, the renewal. He can renew it up to 100 years. Facts. Yeah, the state of NY
so the
registered
1/3 that Dame Dash owns, Jay-Z could get it back within a certain amount of time.
It's worth millions, if not more. They saying it's worth millions if 2098. There it goes right there. Salute Boogie Black. 2098. So it's actually worth more than what it's 10 times. It can go up to 10 times more what it's worth. But Hov tried to knock down the value so nobody will want it. You see what I'm saying? It's
right.
Thing. So
yeah,
that's all it is. I just don't believe nothing until I see it.
True enough. I'm hearing Drake was getting ready to buy it from him.
Well, that's good revenge. Why wouldn't he?
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I'm hearing Drake getting ready to buy from him.
If he feels like he wants to get back at Jay-Z, why not? Why not buy it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Right? You're Drake. You have millions. He's almost a billionaire. Yeah, I'm sure Drake is close to being a billionaire. His shows, he gets 100.
True enough. Plus, he's already buying other artists' assets like Tupac's ring and Neptune's chains and all that other shit. So he's already buying other artists' assets and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a part of the collection.
He's almost a billionaire. He got a Nike deal. Come on. He's
close to it.
See, I'm not. See, me personally. Well, go ahead. Yeah, he's close. He's close to being a billionaire, bro.
Yeah, he's close to it because he got 300 million from Universal, right? 300 or 400 million or something like that.
Yes, he got a Nike deal. He got a basketball deal. He got all kind of stuff going on. So he gets his bread.
Yeah, so he close to that number. Yeah.
Salute,
he
man.
Up there, but
salute.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
man, a whole bunch of other things coming down the pipeline for Diddy, man. He's stuck. You see, they ain't trying to give him no bail.
Yeah,
you see, they ain't trying to give him no bail.
Yeah, I think that he's gonna be all the way twisted. Like, it's over, bro. I think it's over for Diddy. Like, cop out now.
Yo, listen. I really believe that company that he was under, Diageo, was protecting him all these years. As soon as they split ways, they just started exposing a whole bunch of all this shit started coming down the pipeline, bro. All this shit started coming out on the pipeline, bro. It's crazy.
As soon as he went at the company, that's what you're saying? Get the likes up for me.
Yeah, and then they
twice.
parted ways. Diageo, and he tried to sue them and all that, talking about racism and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then they parted ways. As soon as they parted ways, that's when all this started coming down the pipeline. You know what I mean?
Salute,
yeah,
man.
all this been going on for a long time. But yo, big up, man, because guess what? We've been seeing this from like months ago.
Yeah,
coming. You
that's
know
why
what I'm saying?
hoping the people subscribe and they follow me and they see I cover this stuff already. Like we talked about this before it even, is he gonna get indicted? Is he gonna get locked up?
Man, Suge Knight, bro. Suge Knight is straight snitching. He's a hater. He want to see everybody go down because he in prison.
So hold on. Yeah, hey, talk. Hold on. Let me play this because I don't know. Is this? Hold on, brother.
Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby. He used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and girls to have sex with employees and other artists. To the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puffy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
I don't know. You said that's what? Say it again.
That's snitching. That's ratting. Whatever y'all want to call that, man. Yo, once you volunteering information like that, bro, it's snitching, bro.
Okay. Shout out to the whole Jamaican.
Yeah,
man.
and like, yo, if you want to get technical, people talk about other people's business to other people all the while, right? So people snitch towards each other every day and don't even really consider it snitching, bro. Yeah, man, that's something normalized. Once you volunteer information, you snitching. You don't necessarily got to be taking the stand in open court. You feel me?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, bro. You
Dry
know,
snitching.
when you
Dry
take it to
snitching.
that level to where somebody gets convicted, it's like, nah, nigga, yeah, though, that's the ultimate rap. But when you
it
just
dry
talking
snitching?
about
Just dry
snitching,
snitching. It's dry snitching, then, right? It ain't
straight dry snitching, bro. Straight dry snitching.
Well, I gotta ask you this real quick. Somebody said when it's kids involved, it can't be snitching. What are you talking about? It's kids involved.
Snitching, whether it's kids involved, whether it's your mom's
don't
involved,
stutter
your
now.
sister, your friend, yeah.
Well, it's kids involved because whoever he's talking about saying that they did it to import young kids. Underage.
That's still snitching, bro.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's still snitching, even if it involves children.
Okay.
It's still volunteering information.
Okay.
Like, I don't get it. So just because kids are involved, that what?
No.
Like,
I'm just saying.
We know underage children are being trafficked.
Okay.
That kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just put it out
Yo,
there.
my brother, it's snitching, bro.
I'm not saying that you co-sign what they doing. That don't mean you don't co-sign it. You just saying that's snitching, period.
Yeah, because he volunteering information.
Okay.
Salute. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Yeah, openly, just like that. Especially criminal acts.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
bro.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody kind of do that in some kind of way, my brother. But yo, big up, man. You already know, man, how we do it, Harlem.
Big up to the whole Jamaica, man. You already know what it is, man. Salute. Oh, shit. Call back. Call the hotline back. 919-706-9990. Oh, man. Hey, some people feel the other way. Y'all. Like, it is what it is. Some people just keep them same morals and, and I'm not saying you don't have no morals because there's children involved, right? But I look at it like that too. Like, is he really telling if it's children? I don't know. I'm a civilian. This is why I tell y'all to call up and state your claims. You feel me? For real. Call the hotline 919. If you disagree, you might disagree with him. You heard? I don't know. 919-706-9990. I'm trying to get the likes up. If y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yeah, yo, salute, Harlem. Hey, yo, you can't go back and forth with homeboy that just got off, man. He in the yard right now, man. He where them niggas ain't playing. That nigga had on sandals on the phone just now. You heard?
So what are we saying? What are we saying? What are you talking about? You just saying you can't jack what he talking about?
Nah, because in his country, them niggas will cut your toe off for stealing a piece of bread. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get it. So imagine telling.
Yeah,
they don't
shit
care
more
what
severe.
Yeah, all right, I get it.
He said a nigga drop snitch. A nigga dry snitch, he talking about the nigga snitch like he put a nigga in jail. Shit different over there. You know what I'm saying? So can't go back and forth with him. But yo, but yo, what I wanted to say was,
go ahead.
Yeah, with the
Go ahead. Well, I don't know what the hell happened to him. This joint went out, man. Yeah, call back, man. 919-706-9990. Make sure your phones is clear. Please make sure your phones is clear. Make sure we can hear you. You heard? Salute. Let the people know where you calling from. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV.
Yeah, how you doing? What's up? First time calling. Name's Reese from Chicago, man. Chi-town.
Shout out to the whole Chicago, man. Salute, brother. State your claim, brother.
Yeah, man. Like, I've been a fan of Bad Boy and all like the rap moguls and hip hop legends from back in the past and everything. Old school with it, and Diddy was coming through and stuff, and it was great. But then Pop died, Biggie died, and all this other kind of stuff. And we had some.
Hey, you sound a little muffled. You sound a little muffled. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I'm back. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
There you go, brother.
Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, long story short, even when back in the past when Biggie died, Pop died, and little speculations came up. I thought something like maybe Diddy had a hand in it, maybe Puff had a hand in it. It got washed away. He's talking about Suge Knight, like gonna be snitching, or he dry snitching. That might be the case, but
salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up. Yo, if y'all gonna call a hotline, please make sure y'all phones is crispy clear, like clean. We can hear you. I got you in the system. Like I gotta make sure y'all good, like so I can hear what's going on. You heard? Salute, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the building. Everybody that showed love to the channel. The calls ain't stopping right now. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hello, Harlem.
Turn your TV down in the background, brother.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from Portland, Oregon. My name's Rich. I always thought it was funny how Diddy's bodyguard always talked about all the shady shit that Diddy was doing, but never said nothing about it.
And they right there in front of him, right?
Right. Yeah. Didn't you always find out still the suspect?
Yeah. Of course I did. But let me the guy that came out in the first place, right? All right. So now they have a new lawsuit with and is actually implicating the bodyguard.
Yeah, I don't blame
Ain't that
him.
crazy though? Ain't that crazy though? That means one of the bodyguards are actually involved in this.
Yeah, I feel like they were involved because the dude was telling on himself. If you seen him on Vlad TV, if you seen him on all the other podcasts, he'll always dry snitched on himself too. Because it's just like if you was in a part of an armed robbery, even if you was involved, don't that make you part of the situation, whatever it is? I forgot the correct term name, but
it's a co-conspirator.
Yeah, co-conspirator. Don't you feel like I feel like he always knew shit, but he always why you never came up forward and spoke about it at the time it was happening, and why did you continue working for a shady individual if he was really this shady?
Well, Diddy's paying their rent. You know how it goes, brother.
No, yeah, I already.
Diddy's paying the rent, man. Diddy's paying the rent, bro.
Yeah.
Salute, man. I appreciate you calling up.
Hey, all right, brother. Hey, appreciate your work, man.
Salute, King. Oh, man. Hour and a half. Salute. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. You heard 750 in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. I'm just going to run it down for y'all. The lawyer said this.
He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. We're going through our defense as we do every day. And his spirits are relatively good.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think.
Just stop talking. Diddy has a new lawsuit.
There are new legal troubles for accused sex trafficker Sean Diddy Combs, who's now behind bars, preparing for his federal RICO case. A new accuser has come forward, saying she was sexually assaulted in 2001 by Diddy and his bodyguard in the Bad Boy Studios. And she has powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred by her side.
Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her.
Attorney Gloria Allred detailed the federal civil lawsuit brought by Thalia Graves against Sean Diddy Combs and his bodyguard. It alleges that they gave her a drug-laced drink.
It just keeps going. It's going to keep piling on, y'all. They not done with him yet. They want to embarrass him to the 10th power. This ain't nothing. There's a lot more to come. I got to ask y'all. Did Diddy, hold up. Did Diddy have Beyonce before Jay-Z? Because that cheesecake was for her.
Fun fact, a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact. People don't know. People like, y'all walked and got a cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But, yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these.
You just never know. Just never know. A lot of freaky situations went on. I didn't say it. Freddy P said it.
Literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach you like that. And he's done it several times. I just pray for his daughters, man. And all the people around him who was protected for.
A lot of us are still asking, where's Bentley Farnsworth?
Respect for that nigga. Like, he was one of the few niggas I fuck with. But the way they used to carry themselves back then. And plus he had put something on his Instagram. He put something on his Instagram like 4 or 5 months ago, and he was like, don't let me tell my story or some shit like that. I heard they fell out because of he was stealing or something like that. Whatever. But nigga, you hang around a nigga who don't want to pay you, giving millions of dollars away every night.
He wasn't done yet. Nasty.
You want to be with fat bitches? Go ahead. You can have fat bitches. You like the anal sex and why it's dirty. Whatever you do and he found out you do, he can allow you around him. I got to have something on you. I got to play with your little hole or something. Puffy, it's an addiction. Turning people.
Some people think it's bigger than that. You understand? Yeah. Some people think it's bigger than that. It could be these liquor companies. Pay attention.
No 50 Cent knows better than to be throwing stuff around like this about Diddy and Diageo and the criminal case. Listen to this. We're going to talk about it.
Experience with major corporations, like my particular experience with Beam Suntory, it was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to daily on is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable.
You guys might be familiar with the business angle of this story. It's been reported that Diddy was working for Diageo basically as an employee, promoting the brand Ciroc, making a lot of money every year. He wanted ownership. He was looking to keep that going. Didn't work out. He starts his own competing brand, Daily Own, goes over there. Now he's an owner. And I think I just heard 50 Cent say that his beef with Diageo made it that his civil charges more quickly became a criminal case. It got there faster. And it wouldn't have gotten there so fast if he didn't have beef with Diageo, essentially accusing Diageo of influencing the decisions of federal prosecutors, and not just any federal.
It could be that, y'all. I'm just giving y'all the rundown. Just giving y'all the rundown. I ain't gonna hold you. It could be. Why is everybody not speaking out? You heard what Suge said. Where's the friends?
Hey, look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up.
I gotta be real. But is he out here snitching? I mean, at the end of the day, he could be very, very well miserable. Let me check the poll in the chat real quick before we continue. 1,600 votes. Is Suge Knight miserable and bitter in one company? He might. We're gonna get another call in. Hold on, let's get another call in. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yeah, what's up? What's good? I'm calling from Philly. Look, I just want to talk about some freak-off parties.
Yes, sir.
Is it guaranteed that you gotta go? Or you
hold on, real quick. Let me finish the rundown. I only got one more left. Is Suge Knight snitching?
Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby. He used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and have sex with employees and other artists, to the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puppy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
Yo, salute. Go ahead, brother. Let the people. Where you calling from, brother?
Yeah, I'm calling from Philly.
From Philly. Salute to the whole Philly. Northwest. Where you at?
Southwest.
Southwest. It's Kelly in jail. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. State your claim, man.
I just got a question, like about them freak off parties.
Yes, sir.
Is it a guarantee that you gotta go, or it's the opportunity to go or don't go?
I mean, I guess they have the opportunity to go and don't go.
See, that's the thing, though.
But they did say, see, this is how they spin it. Because they said he used the form of intimidation. So he used the form of basically saying, like, all right, oh, you ain't coming to my party, so you got something against me that I ain't fucking with you. And I ain't gonna push your brand. If your shit come to me. He had his hands in a lot of people's deals. So if you really think about it, he has the power to shut you down. So, you're not coming through showing support? I got you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Diddy pretty much knew everybody in the industry, bro. These parties,
you're right
he
about
knew
that.
everybody.
But look, this is my whole thing, though, right? Say if you at one of them Jones, there's so many people in that John, you can like fade off to where though you don't know you there no more. You know what I mean? Like you can step up, show your face, then roll out. You know what I mean?
Hey, it get like that, brother. I get what you're saying. Some people say they go like Denzel Washington. He said he went home early.
But this is my whole thing, though. I'm a roll. It's fucked up what he did to the females. But I'm gonna push that party shit to the side. It's these people. Yeah, I'm push that party shit to the side. But all that other shit, I'm fucking with that. But that's about it, fam. You go ahead and go. I'm gonna continue to falling back, fucking with you.
Salute. Subscribe. Salute.
All right.
Man, salute to everybody that pulled up in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Yeah, gotta hit that like button. That's man, people calling in now too. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
What up? Salute, Harlem. Salute to the chat. Kelly G in the building. Frisco, Bay Area, we in the building.
Salute, man. Salute to the whole Bay Area, man. Cali G, what's popping, man? State your claim, King.
Oh, hey, man, I just have to tap in, especially when kids are involved, all right? This is a public service announcement to everybody.
Yes,
when
sir.
Kids are involved, you can call it tattletelling, snitching, pointing the finger, call it whatever you want to. Make sure you get involved if there are kids involved. You might be sitting next to somebody who's dealing with them kids. Snuff them right now. All right, we're not doing that, man.
Right. So what Suge did in your eyes was right.
definitely right. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely right for speaking up on it. But you know what I mean. At the same time, I still say, hey, you should have did it a long time ago. Whoever dude's name was Tubby. You know what I'm saying? Once Suge knew what his job was, what his job description was, he should have walked up to that man and snuffed that man.
Right. You're right.
Straight up.
They wait until now to do certain things. You see what I'm saying? You locked up. So that's why some people can categorize him as being, you know, a little
like a clout chasing, pretty much.
Is he just clout chasing? Is he just saying anything because he locked up? He's irrelevant. Like everybody's talking about Diddy. Let's get it right, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is what it is.
And that's the thing. That's
fake
the thing.
news. I ran down everything. I even showed y'all what's fake news going around. You know what I'm saying?
About the book. Yeah.
Salute. The book is fake too, bro. The book is fake.
Right.
Him not eating. That's all fake news, bro. Like, come on. His lawyer would have told us right there instead of talking about baby oil. Our client's going through it right now. He can't eat. He's
having a hard time. Mental breakdown. And he definitely could have said all kinds of
none of that.
Right.
Salute,
that's a fact. Yeah, no, but still a little hard, man. To call and let everybody know. Yeah, man. If you know anybody dealing with the kids, man, punch them right now. Tell them.
Salute. I appreciate you calling up.
Yeah, for sure.
Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building, man. Everybody that show love to the channel, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. If you don't hit the like button, I won't
eat.
Yeah, I gotta be on. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all don't want to, man. Hey, hit the like button, tap the screen twice, hit the like button. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up, everybody that show love to the channel, everybody that donate to the channel. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim, he climbing. Look at Harlem Legend, he climbing. Look at Kid Toes Jail, and nigga look pitiful. And you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes.